won't get for free is the race track unlocks. But everything else will unlock for free if you're patient and do the side quests and stuff. Here we go. Ooh, it's 10? Oh, I was hoping it was only 1 or 2. Alright, nutrient processor. Since we only have 2 left, let's get the save point. I like having one of those on my freighter. Ooh, homemade chili. It's that time of year too, Paktoy. I need to... I had that idea myself to either make... I'm a huge fan of like homemade refried beans as well. And I can either make a big old batch of chili in my crock pot slow cooker, or I can make a big batch of refried beans. But either one sounds really good lately with it getting cold, or getting colder outside. That's awesome. Oh, I used up all my salvage data. That's what was in that slot. I guess we can stick until I get another one. Let's just kind of claim that slot. Ooh, I haven't had homemade ramen. That's awesome. I have had the good stuff that you can get from like the Asian supply stores and stuff, but it's not homemade. So we unlocked. You know what? Instead of doing that, why don't put that there? And why don't we put the? Oh no, it's. Oh, I have to build it on the ground and then I can pick it up. That's fine. Let's go. I'll resist the urge to check the Nexus quests. Also, I have the blue star access on the ship and the freighter. It's actually pretty easy. You don't even need to do the first 2 levels of either one of them. All you do is do Nexus missions until it sends you to a star that's blue or green, and it just warps you in. You don't have to have the right drive. And once it warps you into a blue or a green star system, that's it. You know, if it's a blue star system, you mine indium, and then you can make the blue star access engine for your freighter. And if it's a green system, you can mine emerald, and then make the indium drive that lets you access all the blue, all the blue star systems and under. So you can totally skip the lesser. Oops. The lesser star access upgrades. Granted, for the freighter, you will have needed to to get enough salvage data to unlock that drive, which is quite a bit. But if you saw what I did in the previous stream, where I explained how once you get rep with the station, with the guilds at the stations, you can just jump between stations and go free salvage frigate module, free bulkhead, free salvage frigate module, free bulkhead, or find 2 stations that both are free salvage frigate modules, which I did. I found 2 stations with frigate modules, 2 with bulkheads, 3 with ship storage. No, 2 with ship storage, 3 with multi-tool slots, and then you can just bounce between on the ones you want to very rapidly get just a ton of unlock deals. Okay, let's do Dreams of the Deep. Let's do this. Water World. Wait, this isn't that's a blight. It must be the one behind it. Let's get my Nautilon. What do we got? Cargo manifest. I could use some more silver.
Product received.
I mean, and it's so dirt cheap. There's no reason not to buy these if you have the room to hold them.
Product received.
I think I only have like one convergence cube at home, so we'll grab a convergence cube as well. Then I can stick these on the... Because on the freighter I built the matter beam. I think it takes like 5 salvage frigate modules to unlock it. But it lets you access the first page of the freighter storage from anywhere. And if the freighter's in the same system as you, you can access everything remotely in the freighter. But at the very least, it lets you dump things off from, you know, when it's not in the same system as you, like so. Actually, I can put those directly in the nutrient processor once I get to the planet. Flame ruptured planet. Ooh, this one has basalt. Ooh, I might need to take a brief detour and go mine up basalt. Or at least put a base computer down there, because basalt's hard to find. I'll give him my nice cheap convergence cube I just got. So what did I pay? Like, I don't remember how much I paid for the convergence cube, but it was definitely less than 10k, I think. Maybe 3,000 something, I think. And then I traded it and got... Oh, this one wasn't a very good one. Basically, I got a random fossil from him. But it can be all kinds of stuff, and it can be stuff that's worth millions. It's a gamble when you trade for it, but if you have the right stuff handy, like say that convergence cube, then basically you're getting it almost for free. So that turned my 3,000 convergence cube into a 200k fossil that I could sell. We'll stick that on the freighter as well. I don't want to mess with it. Wait, no, it's the one... Oh, it's that one back there. I see. That's the one back here. I just want to... Let's just kill this pirate. He doesn't have an escort or anything, it's just the one ship, so it's not a hard fight. Get cash, reputation. And a pirate transponder, whatever loot it had. I think I'm only like 1 rep level away from maximum Korvax rep. Flame ruptured planet. A lot of times the volcanic style planets will have like rocks and stuff that are worth a little bit of basalt, but this one has straight up basalt nodes, which is rare to come across. So I really want to put a marker down, and then I can come back offline. What's that down there I just saw? Is that what I think it is? No, it's not. I thought it was a portal, but it's not. It's a, like a relic place where you can learn a few words and get directed for some ruins. Ugh, wow, this is a super mountainous one. That's no fun. I want to see if I can find basalt node, if I can. Problem is that there's not a huge amount of workable space because of the damn mountains everywhere. It's probably easier to just I should just land and slap a base down and then worry about it later. What was that? No, I thought I saw a POI. Maybe we could scan for something. Maybe there'll be a POI nearby. And it will make the ore nodes more visible. Well, here's a POI. Whew. On fire. Z, base computer. Yeah. Base. We'll rename it. Flame Roy. Of course I have caps lock on. God damn it. Flame broiled basalt is what we'll call it. Leave. Just so I know why I marked it. Grab that. Plus I can do a fight here. I think it's one of the ones you have to blast into. Yeah, it is. So I'll do that when I come back at some point. I just wanted to land and mark the planet so I could come back to it real easy. And then find some basalt. Because the basalt is required for one of the upgrades for the multi-tool. And for me it's a pretty key one because I always build the paralysis mortar that stuns opponents, and if you build the voltaic amplifier, it amps your damage against stunned enemies, but it requires basalt to make. Dreams of the Deep, okay. Oh no, it's this one. We are pursuing a bounty and believe we have found our target, a vicious pirate. They have disguised themselves as a trader and are flying in formation with a merchant convoy. We are almost certain we have identified the correct We're almost certain we've identified the right ship. Get them. I give the fleet commander the order to attack. I trust their judgment. I shouldn't, it's a gag, but you know. It'd be more believable if it was a Corvax or a Viking saying that they're pretty sure, you know, that they're certain that they have the right one. Because the Corvax would use cold logic and the Viking would have honor and not just picking randomly, wanting to loot stuff. Alright. Dreams of the Deep. The first spot will be on land. I saw a POI right behind me as I came in here. This is one of those land and look around. Yeah, it's right behind me. Down here. This has got to be it. It's too close not to be it. And before I forget, I need to make that portable nutrient station, nutrient processor. Z. There it is. Nutrient processor. Access it. Access the storage. At the very least, this allows you to, you know, put away resources while you're out and about without needing to go anywhere special if it's considered a food ingredient of any kind. Okay, the silver goes on the ship. We'll put this in that slot. Let's open stuff. I don't know if this will end up becoming my favorite main save, but I definitely foresee, as long as I don't die and have the character get deleted, or the save get deleted. Let's get this salvage node. It's not far, since I just spent all of mine. Nice, it was 4. Okay, so this is a planet I've already scanned. Did I scan everything on this planet? Yes, I did. Usually pretty thorough. Unless they have too many underground critters. Then Zor gets frustrated and gives up. Sometimes. Oh yes, one of these observatories. Let's talk to our Korvax friend. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh. He just jabbed a needle into me and took a flesh sample. He chitters, the lifeform chitters happily as I struggle to free myself. Biological lifeform. Korvax echoes. Korvax will. Helping on. Lifeform. Sounds like he's trying to help, so we'll submit. 3D cross-section of my body and tools appear before us. Areas of my body and equipment are marked with ominous labels relating to future probabilities of loss. Oh, I can ask him for something. How about a multi-tool improvement? They send me an upgrade to prevent future damage. Oh, damn. S-class scanner module. If I hadn't already kind of min-maxed that, because I already have 3 S-class ones that give a boost to all 3 types. The only way it could be better is if it was all 3 types plus radius, but I already have plus radius from this one and plus radius from this one, and I don't think I need more than plus 51% radius on my scans. So we'll just sell that one later for some nanite moolah. Have we looted everything? Okay, let's hit up the transmission tower. Breach event. If you are listening, you have likely found our final log. I leave this trace as a memory of my fallen friends, and a warning to others who may end up on our path. I cannot deny myself the vain hope that someone may find me, though I beg you, do not follow. Why, thank you. I think I will follow. The haunting transmission ends, and I notice the stranger left behind an upgrade module for the aeration membrane. There we go. I take the upgrade module. Its installation history contains the serial number of its owner's starship. Perhaps I ought to follow. That's right. You get a free starship doing this quest line as well. Although I think it's underwater, if I remember right. Oh, snap. It's not the aeration membrane. It's one of these water, like extra water protection. It's basically more oxygen. I shall take it. Now I have 2. Actually, let's put them like that. And then that one I'll sell later. Those 2 will go in the Nautilon once I have it. Okay. Oh, this way. Yep, to the ship. Wait, did it give me coordinates? It should have given me coordinates on where to go, I would think. It's a toxic planet. Let's, wait, oh jeez. We have a few different things that are empty. We have ferrite and cobalt, so let's make some more ion batteries, like 10. We're getting low on cobalt though. And even on the ionized cobalt we're low. So I could really use a cave. Is there a cave over here? To just quickly snatch up some free cobalt. What is that? Oh! The heck? Oh, here we are. It's like a cave that was sliced open from the side by the POI. Oh dang, and there's a bunch of fungal deals right there I could grab. Let's get some cobalt. Ferrite's easy. The cobalt is specifically caves. Or sometimes freezing planets will have some cobalt. It's either freezing or barren planets that sometimes have cobalt nodes. But, I mean, caves are fairly common and they always have some. I'm still mining pretty quickly even though I'm using a rifle. Not that big a deal. Oh, that's ferrite. I don't need ferrite. Might as well scan it though. Some free cash. Oh, whoa, whoops. How much do I have? Oh, nice. I've got a bunch. You also end up storing stuff that you would normally get from asteroids in the stalagmites and stalactites of the caves, but only small amounts. So you'll occasionally get tritium and platinum and silver and gold, but just not in large amounts. But if you, I mean, it's still, I mean, trace amounts of it is still extra. Now I can make a whole bunch more ion batteries. Make like 20 more. There we go. Now we've got 41 ion batteries, 39 life support gels. Now we're set. We're set for some exploring. May as well loot these while I'm here. Nav data. Stupid sentinel is scanning the building. That's first aid. Here we go. Nanites. Free word. Did I already open these? Yes, I did. May as well hit the save. Okay. Log. Dreams. Oh, I have to do a scan. Here we go. Now it'll tell me where to go. Oh, it's behind me? Yeah. Let's do this. Go see if it's a good ship. Who knows? I forgot to collect the fungal stuff. Oh, there's a big patch of oxygen up on the hill, too. I have a bunch of extra oxygen on the freighter. So I'm not really scraping, especially since I've already done a ton of the exosuit upgrades. I'm not really hardcore. And there's another big patch of oxygen I just flew past. Mesmer, welcome. Ask away. I'm happy to answer questions. I'm by no means the most experienced, but I have completed the story content and I've been playing for a few years. You know, I've got like, I don't know, 1,200 hours in the game, so I definitely can probably answer your question. and also thank you for the follow. I do silent follows. Not everyone wants to be noticed. Some people like the lurk follow, and that's totally fine. Since you asked a question, I know you're not worried about that. And I wonder if I can land on this little slip of land right here. Okay, cut it out. There we go. Sorry if I didn't notice your question right away. I was kind of focused, but I'm very chatty and I enjoy answering questions. Going the right way. I lost some of my momentum. Oh, and I don't have the stuff from the ship anymore either. I should have brought the pearls and sulfide with me. That's annoying. Might as well get some while it's right here.
Toxic protection falling.
Okay, got all three. Just like some advice about slotting in tech modules, how to make them stack or maximize effect. You just get up above water so I don't drown. And let me reload my thing. Okay. So what you want to do, the vast majority of the time, you want to form little clusters as much as possible. The majority of the time, making a square of like 4. This is only 3, and this is only 3. But basically, it counts how many similar modules it's adjacent to, and it doesn't count diagonal. It only counts, you know, up, down, left, right. So all 3 of these have one mod, like these. This one has one module next to it. This one has 1, and this one has 2. If you have a situation where you can have 4, then all of them have 2 adjacent to them. And if you end up with more than that, what you want to do, like on my ship, where's a good example? I guess a good example would be the launch thrusters here, where I have 3 S-class upgrades and the B-class one, and everything has at least 1 next to it. Actually, this one should be in that slot for maximum effect, because this is technically a better mod than this one. This one has 2 adjacent, this one only has 1, but the core system has 3. See what I mean? The more adjacent modules, the better the bonus is to the mod in question, if that makes sense. And you can tell if they're the same system because they have an outline and it lights up when you put them next to each other. So like the shields, along with the main shield generator, you know, the 3 upgrades. So this makes a nice set where everything has 2. I have the same thing with my hyperdrive here, where I have the hyperdrive and then four mods, you know, and it's in a similar setup. Or my now the exception to clustering them is that no, they don't need to be in a row. They just need to be adjacent to each other, up, down, left, right. So you can put them in a row like I did with my phase cannons, but that's not as efficient as making it in a little cluster instead of a line. Sometimes you'll have a mod that's so important that you want to make a plus symbol and not a square, to absolutely maximize the crap out of whatever the one in the middle is. And also, the supercharge slots are worth more than the adjacency bonus. So like say on your ship, you're going to want the best damage you can possibly pump out. For instance, almost everybody boosts the crap out of the damage on whatever your main damage weapon is on your ship. So, like, I do have 4 in a row, but I also have a supercharged. I have it in a supercharged slot here and over here. This is a B class ship, so it only has 2 supercharged slots, which is one of the reasons I want to get a better ship. A has 3, C only has 1, and S class has 4. And if you're lucky, the supercharged slots will also be clustered, or like close enough that they're basically like adjacent, or like one here, where, you know, like it can still all be part of one cluster kind of thing. But worst case, you want to put your best system in the supercharged slots, and then put your normal ones that aren't in supercharged slots around it if you can. So I've put them around that one.
Falling.
Okay.
Technology recharge.
That's basically all it is. Up, down, left, right, all count for the adjacency bonus. And then, yeah, the supercharged slots are just super duper worthwhile. However, note how much the bonus is by putting something in, because, like, on my exosuit, there's no weapon system to boost. And they nerfed boosting certain things because it was overpowered. So what you'll find